What's going on? It's time to talk about an interesting thriller called Blood Simple. So, yeah. Basically this is a pretty decent thriller, a film noir type film from the Coen brothers, Ethan and Joel Coen. Yeah, this is their first film they ever did. It's released by MGM January 18th, 1985, starring John Geets, Francis McDermott, and Dan Hedya, whatever, however you pronounce his name. Uh, it was written by Joel and Ethan Cohen, produced by Daniel F. Bachner, and it was actually directed by Joel Cohen. Everyone thinks it's directed by both of them, but it wasn't. But yeah, and he's done like everything. Him and his brothers done everything, like Fargo, No Country for Old Men, Barton Fink, The Big Lebowski, to name a few, and had a budget of about $1.5 million, and it did pretty well. So, yeah, this is the film that pushed them to stardom. It's not their very first film, but this is the one that made them famous, basically. It's a simple story of basically a bar. There's a guy in a small town. He owns the big watering hole, the big a bar, and yeah, he hires an unknown guy that doesn't really know very well to murder his cheating wife and her new boyfriend, who and yeah, basically opens up a life of crime that he can't get himself out of, even though he doesn't want to be in it. And yeah, it's a very simple story, pretty well put together, well crafted. The characters are pretty moving for the most part. At least the main four are well crafted and definitely interesting. It's very suspenseful, and it definitely delivers on the shock sort of way. So yeah, it's an interesting film to watch, to check out. Definitely. Yeah, there's a lot of twists and turns in it that kind of are a little bit unpredictable, I'd say, and are actually pretty well done. Like I said, the characters are well crafted. I find the side characters be kind of pointless in this though. They're not all 100% well worth worth being in the story. They kind of don't progress it very much in some cases, but for the most part, it's a pretty decent film. It's a little dated now. It's made in 1985, so has that 85 sort of feel, but it's definitely an interesting film, and yeah, it's definitely something different that I'd never even really thought of watching until recently. So yeah, Blood Simple is a decent film. It's good, pretty well written and well put together, with just some odd like characters and stuff like that kind of thrown in there to add a little flavor. And you could definitely feel the essence of what's going to be like Fargo and stuff like that in this film. It's definitely similar in tone. So if you like Fargo and some of uh, Joel and Ethan Cohen's like uh, dark film noir type films, um, from like the late '80s, early '90s, you'll find this one enjoyable too. It's a pretty good film. I was pretty impressed with it. So definitely check this one out if yeah, you're into those type of films, or even just into like a good crime thriller type film. This is a good one. I'm gonna give this one a 3.5 out of 5. Um, like, just check it out. It's pretty simple, and it's pretty good. So yeah, there's a trailer link down below if you haven't heard of it, or if you just want to relive it or whatever. Check it out, see what I'm talking about. It's linked down below. Also, my Instagram's always linked down below. I always post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my stories, so make sure you follow me there. I usually put the film title in a hashtag, and I also put the subgenre of the film in the video clip. So if it's something you're not interested in, you're aware of it. So yeah, make sure you follow me on Instagram to stay in the loop. Also, make sure you like this video, share it somewhere people are aware of it. Comment down below your opinions of this film if you've seen it. I'd love to hear what you thought of it. And also, if you have any films at all, it could be any of the Coen Brothers films or just any films in general, comment those down below. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can and if I can find them. And also make sure you always subscribe because you never know what I'm going to talk about next. I might talk about a couple more Coen films because they're an interesting directing duo. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But for now, Blood Simple was fun. Hopefully, I can find something else that's really fun. So, yeah, till the next one, cheers.